2C Lambo with your girl, she tryna jerk. Lamborghini Mercy, yo chick, she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl, she tryna jerk.
I'm looking for somebody I can call. Looking for the only one I can get my own. Tell me that it's true.
What's up, babes? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kay and this is Crown Baller. First things first, before we get into this video, if you are new here, first of all, happy new year. Thanks for clicking on my channel. Click that red subscribe button down below. Join our team. Come sit on our bench. We would love to have you here, of course. We're all things beauty and basketball, and most of all, DIY baddie beauty on a budget. All 2025, we're on a budget. We're doing all of our high maintenance things on a low maintenance budget. We're just here to look good and not spend like we do. Okay, that's not me. Okay. Sorry if y'all hear some noise. My mother and my grandmother are out there finding a movie on the highest volume of the television. So for today's video, I did want to show you guys how I got this super cute, sleek, three-way part, half up, half down. So if you are interested in this tutorial, just keep on watching. I'm not going to keep y'all for long because I know y'all want to get straight into this tutorial. Everything that you will need will definitely be in the description box below. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that easy. It was the ponytail that just gave me the most problems. Just making sure that it was like still sleek but still had a little swoopy. But y'all will see. I'm gonna talk you guys through all of my trials and tribulations and ways that you can kind of help that. But overall, I'm really excited on how it turned out. This is my first time doing this hairstyle with like wavy hair. I did it before with curly hair, but I'm so pleased on how it came out. It's super cute. Definitely just like a fun hairstyle to have for just like a week or so and then switching it up. I've seen it all over social media and I've been wanting to try this. So I'm like, you know what? This is the time to do it. I did use heat with this hairstyle. The dogs. Always dogs. But if you didn't want to use heat also on your natural hair, I think using curly bundles or like bundles with a wave would definitely help you get away with that. Anyways, we're going to talk about all of this in the video. I'm not going to keep yapping, but without any further ado, let's just get into this video.
Okay, babe, so let's hop into this tutorial. As y'all can see, I am ready to we're ready to get our hair done. I've had my braids in for so long and oh my gosh, it feels so good to just rub on my scalp. Like, who else can feel that? And of course, I'm always excited to put some hair in my hair. Okay, so as you guys can tell from the title, we're doing this half up, half down, and I'm honestly going to talk you guys through this on things that I think that I could have done better and also tips to help you make a better hairstyle. So I'm starting off separating my hair and then I'm just braiding my hair in the back. Now if you don't know how to braid, no problem. You can literally like twist your hair in the back or put it in a ponytail and just like flip the ponytail up. I always like to use some oil, especially like anti-itch oil, just because it will be covered and I won't be able to get to it how I need to get to it. Y'all know how that go. So once I finish doing that, I'm just going to add some wrap strips. Now, if you know about quick weaves and all the things, you should know that these wrap strips literally save life and they're great on protecting your hair. You don't have to put as many barriers on your hair because these wrap strips along with the wig cap help that. As y'all can see, I look absolutely crazy. Whose house are you going to rob? Who knows? I look like I just got a nose job, honestly. Nose job coming through. Anywho, so I am sewing on the wrap strips and the wig cap. Now, you can use 2 wig caps, honestly, if you want. But I just opted to use one and just because I had the wrap strips as well. I can't talk, my bad, y'all. And so I only just used the one wig cap. Please make sure when cutting that wig cap off, y'all are, safe. Okay, please. And I'm going in with some of the protective shield and some spritz. And this is what's going to protect and help our hair, the tracks stick to our cap. Now, again, I've seen a lot of people do quick waves and not use the protective cap because a lot of people don't like the shield. It's really messy. It's just a lot sometimes. So sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't. It's completely up to you. I would suggest as a beginner, you use it just to give your hair a little bit of extra protection and a little bit of extra hold because in my opinion, it helps the tracks stick to your hair better, but there's also other methods. So if you want to see that, definitely leave me a comment down below and we can get that to you. Sorry, I can get that to you. I don't know who the we is. Anywho, once I make sure that cap is 107% dry, I'm going to start going in with gluing my tracks. Now with this portion, I've seen a lot of people do different methods as far as like adding their tracks. You guys see the glue that I'm using, but when I say like adding my tracks, like I'm just going straight across the back of my hair, the back of my nape of my neck or whatever. But some people like to just curve their track from the beginning to the end. I didn't want to do that just because I wanted to add a lot more hair back there, which was my mistake number one. I felt like I should have left less hair out in the back, and that would have helped me achieve my ponytail. But I didn't care about the track showing because I knew that my ponytail would cover up.
Everybody, I asked Courtney to put some weave in my hair this year. You guys remember the last time she put some in? It was amazing. Shouldn't she do it again? Give her some votes.
Y'all already know it wouldn't be a video of mine unless my family interrupted me. Okay, so let's just move past that. Anywho, so what I'm doing is prepping the front. Now this part is completely optional. My hair was like maybe like a week and a half like old of a silk press, so I'm just going in with my hair and kind of like just repressing it out. Again, this is completely optional for you. I went ahead and put a little bit of grease on my hair so that it would press out like nice and sleek and clean, and I am pressing it out like in my 3 sections because I'm gonna have like the 3 parted, you know, type of look, which it didn't really work out for me, but we're gonna get into that later. This is the start of the show. It is the Murray's Beeswax. I would 10 out of 10 recommend always using this. It just helps you to just sleek your hair down, and no matter how much you put on, you can still like move and manipulate the hair, if that makes sense. So I definitely would suggest using this. Y'all, my part wasn't how I needed it to be, so I had to like go back in and fix it. But anywho, once I set that in stone, I go ahead and use the blow dryer to actually mold it. Now here was my issue, and I'm gonna hope that you guys don't do this. Okay, I put this on a little too soon. My ponytail wasn't exactly where I needed it to be, and once you put this on there, which is the yellow even spray, the got to be glue spray, free spray, spritz, whatever you're using to mold it on top of this beeswax, once you put that on there, there's no moving your hair. Okay, don't be like me. Don't make that same mistake, because you are gonna have to, like, sometimes it doesn't come out the way that you plan, which you guys will see. My little humps wasn't humping, the swoops wasn't looping. Okay, so it wasn't like I needed to just readjust my ponytail, but I had put on that yellow spray too soon. Again, just wait to use your little blow dryer, and kind of like you're gonna have to like retake out your ponytails. The way that I ended up doing, I just put my hair in like 3 ponytails. So you see me messing it up right now. Like once I started putting my hair in the ponytails, trying to put them together, that's when they started to move. And so because I put that yellow spray on there, I couldn't really do anything with it. Okay, so that is mistake number 1 that I made, or like the main mistake that I made in this hairstyle tutorial. Like, y'all, do not be like me. If you need to move your ponytail, first of all, put the hair in a ponytail, like mold it back, especially with the beeswax, and then put it in a ponytail. Brush it back while it's in the ponytail before you put the yellow spray on there. Use your brush, comb it down, whatever you want to do. Do that first, and then once it's molded back, then take your ponytail out, put it in another ponytail, then put your yellow spray on there and mold that back. Take the ponytail out and put it back in a ponytail, because the way, like, I tried to readjust the ponytail, and it was already set, so I literally did not work. And y'all, at this point I was stressed. I was like full stress mode. I ended up just putting the 3 sections into 3 separate rubber bands, and then attaching the 2 on the side to the 1 in the middle. Like, it did not turn out the way that I wanted to at all, but of course we gonna make it work. So once I manipulated it for 27 minutes, child, I went ahead and braided all of the pieces together into a braid, and then I used the wrap strips to wrap around my ponytail. Now this was also a little hectic, you know, little adventure for me. I've never used wrap strips before, so child, me trying to use this wrap strip, we were struggling real bad. Okay. Don't be like me. Flip that ponytail, flip the little braid up into a double, and then wrap your wrap strips. Use the glue to seal it off, and let that be that. It's very simple, very easy. Honestly, since I've done this hairstyle, I've done another ponytail since, and I've learned so much. Like, YouTube is the best teacher, I swear to y'all. Like, YouTube is gonna tell y'all everything y'all need to know, and she helps me out a lot for the next time that I did this hairstyle. Anywho, it was time to add my pony, and again, we're struggling, babe. We're struggling as I'm trying to flip this. Literally, pull your ponytail to the side, one side or the other. Don't be flipping it like this, because you have glue on the strips, and so the actual weave itself was getting caught on the glue, and now the hair has glue on it. So I had to, like, after I was done, I had to, like, comb out the glue and the tracked hair. Like, it was, baby, let me say something. Okay, do not do these things. I'm trying to help the community. Do not do what I did. Be better, okay? So once I finished that, finally, I finished the first track. I added one more little strip at the top, just because I had a little bit more hair to get to. And then I wrapped it around. If you guys are using whatever kind of hair you're using, just make sure that you are wrapping it very tightly around your braid, because you don't want this hair to be loose whatsoever. Okay, so y'all can see me, I flipped my head over, and this was just easier for me to just wrap it around, and I'm wrapping it super duper tight. And once I have it at the end, I'm gonna just take the very last piece and use that to secure my pony. I'm just wrapping it around my ponytail, and this is just gonna give that, like, super sleek look. I'm using my my little even spray to secure that piece. You're just gonna wrap it, make sure it is flat. I use my comb or my brush, and I'm just adding that spray, and I'm just wrapping it until it gets to the smallest piece, and then I'm just gonna use my blow dryer to literally set it in place. That was a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. That whole little sequence had your girl ready to just give it up. After the ponytail debacle, like, y'all see me pinning it up. After the ponytail debacle, honey, I was ready to throw in the towel, but we finally made it. We persevered. This is just the last step that I am doing, which is adding some little bitty baby hairs. Y'all know I don't do baby hairs on this channel. If you're looking for a baby hair tutorial, honey, you're in the wrong place. And I'm going to tell you that right now, and I'm going to continue to say it until we are multifaceted in the baby hair community. All right. Anywho, once I add all my baby hairs, honestly, the look just came together. You would never have known that I was stressed, panicked, and just ready to fall out with this hairstyle. But honestly, after it came together, like, your girl was very much satisfied, which you guys will see toward the end of the video. But that is pretty much it. I just put my scarf on, and then here was the next day after church. I was gonna put curls in the hair, but I just decided against it. I think it's super cute. Like, the wavy look just gave it everything it needed to, and I was in love with it, honestly. But let me know what you babes think. Have any comments, questions, or concerns? Definitely leave any tips or tricks that you may have in this tutorial, and I will see you babes in the next one.